Oh God, here we go. I'm recording it. I'm recording the video. Hello. Hello. I am back. I'm wearing this incredible blanket, which I hope is going to make me feel comfortable. Everything's fine. Oh, you can see my dog in the background. That's cute. This is not a video essay, and that's okay. It's an update. It's an update about my channel and my life and my work and what I am planning. Many of you have probably noticed that I don't post as much as some other YouTubers, and I want to talk about that today because there are reasons for that I haven't really talked about on my channel. Most of my videos on my channel don't really go into who I am as a person, and I've been told by multiple people that my online presence is actually quite mysterious, which I'd never really considered, but it's actually very true. My online presence is quite mysterious on YouTube. I haven't really let my audience into what's going on in my personal life very much. One of the reasons that I haven't been posting as much as I would like to is because God, there are multiple reasons. I've been juggling uni and YouTube at the same time. And, a lot of people do manage to do multiple things at once. A lot of people have full-time jobs and a YouTube channel, and they manage to post twice a week. Unfortunately, I have not been able to manage that. And that's partially because I'm disabled. I rely on medication for my physical and mental well-being. I have some very good days and I have some very bad days, and I'm really trying to look after my health on that front, but it has been a wild time. I am looking after myself better than I ever have, and that's probably in a large part thanks to this channel and thanks to the fact that I actually have I I'm overwhelmed. The very concept that people believe in me enough on this website to help me pay rent every month. I have always dreamt of being an artist in a very broad sense because I've always loved doing visual stuff, but also I make music and also I like to write and, I like to create. And the fact that I have this opportunity to create and pay my rent is wild to me because all of my life I have been told by the people around me that that would never happen and that I just had to suck it up and get an advertising job and do graphic design for a corporation or something. And it always made me feel sick to my stomach. And so the fact that you've all given me this opportunity to use my creativity in, a way that isn't just about corporate branding and that is more personal and political is just absolutely amazing. And I wanted to thank you all so much for all of the support, not just my patrons who thank you so much, also every single person who's ever clicked like or left a comment or subscribed. It means so much to me and I'm just amazed. And that's why it makes me so sad that I'm having such a hard time uploading, because even though, as I said before, it's partially to do with my disabilities, the reason I don't upload a lot is also because I have a very tense relationship with the internet. The internet has been so important to me on an educational level. I would not know how to do anything. I would not know how to make music or sing or do art, or I would not know how to do any of the things that I do on my channel without the internet. The internet really did raise me in a way. But on the other hand, the internet has always been a very hostile and scary place. To me, 6 years ago, if you called yourself a feminist online, then you would get, massive harassment campaigns directed towards you and stuff like that. I remember Gamergate and how people still get treated to this day online. I think all of this has contributed to this fear of existing online and being visible online as a SJW, whatever. I'm kind of the stereotype when it comes to that, honestly. The difficulties I have sharing what I do and posting online also linked to quite a lot of stuff in my personal life. I've read 10 books about trauma in the past 2 months. I've got a lot of work to do on that front because I really do have issues with imposter syndrome and with feeling that I'm not good enough, even though I know that logically I have okay ideas and I make good content and people like what I make and I look fine, I look great. So what's the issue? Well, trauma isn't logical, it's emotional, and you can have good ideas and get great feedback. But if you're dealing with difficult things psychologically, it can still really fuck you up. So that's another thing that I've been handling the past few months. And I realize that this all comes across as incredibly self-centered, especially right now when there's so many things going on in the world. A lot of the most successful people on YouTube have been being exposed for awful, awful things. Awful, awful things. And you know, it's been really strange to see all of that happen because I exist on this platform as well. And, you know, we still do live and exist in a culture that, in a society that not only, you know, encourages and enables abusive behavior, but that rewards it. My recent content hasn't been as political as I would like it to be. You know, I'm sorry about that. And I really do want to be more open about what I think and be more confident in sharing my opinion about things. And that's why I have been doing so much work on myself, because without that confidence, I'm never going to be able to share my opinions about stuff. This video became a bit of a doomer video. Sorry about that. Look how well my avocado plant is doing. Isn't he beautiful? Please comment below with what you think I should name him, because I still haven't decided. And he's over a year old now. I planted this avocado plant at the start of the pandemic. There's been so much death and destruction since the start of this pandemic. This avocado plant, it kind of helps me. Life still will find a way, no matter how fucked up the world gets. How did I make that doomer again? This was supposed to be a nice little bit in the video. It's become a little bit of a ramble about my mental health and stuff like that. And I'm I'm holding this microphone like I'm hanging on for dear life over here. Oh, I got this new microphone and now I can take it off of the thing and I can hold it. I'm really, really happy to have this new microphone because I do sometimes like to move around when I talk and I like to rock back and forth because I am not neurotypical. Finally, after over 10 years of wondering, am I or am I not, I have decided to self-diagnose as autistic because I fucking am. There's no way that I'm not, to be honest, at this point. It's just a given, okay? I don't know, this is just a mask off video for me. I have been hiding the parts of myself that don't look neurotypical, like flapping my hands or rocking back and forth. I want to exist as a cringe SJW feminist, whatever the woke skull fucking, I don't know, to thank all of you for supporting me for over a year now and for literally changing my life. You've all changed my life. I know this is a stereotypical YouTuber thing to say, and to thank you all, I promise you that from now on, I've got a plan. In 2021, this year, I want to work as hard as possible to finally feel comfortable existing online as myself, without policing my language, without policing my tone, without diluting my politics. I want to feel comfortable existing online as myself. I've decided that I'm going to be posting more frequent videos over the next few months. Instead of focusing on quality and on perfectionism, I want to focus on quantity. I want to finally feel comfortable. And when I say that you've changed my life, I really do mean it in so many ways. I don't want to get too soppy and weird, but I'm so grateful. I don't have big dreams anymore. I used to have big dreams when I was a kid, but I don't really have big dreams anymore. My dream is to make around minimum wage, have enough food to eat, have enough money to buy dog food for my dog, good dog food, because she deserves it. She's great. And share what I make with the world, whether it be paintings, music, thoughts, and stuff like that. It's my biggest dream. I don't dream of big houses and cars. I don't dream of having millions of subscribers. I dream of being comfortable. And this video is the start of me trying to accomplish that dream. And I think I can do it. Part of me has been a little bit worried about losing subscribers if I'm more open about who I am, or if I'm more open about my politics, or if I post videos that aren't as polished. But you know what? That's actually fine. I've come to the realization that that's fine. I would be more than okay losing 10,000 subscribers if it means that I can be comfortable. I've realized that when I feel comfortable, I am capable of things that are awesome and amazing. And I want to get to that place. Over the past few months, I felt like a tree. I have been ripped out of the earth where I made my home, and I've had to readapt. Since I got into this new place, which I'm able to pay for thanks to all of the people who support me, my roots have slowly been finding a comfortable place to nest in the earth. And I'm finally getting my habits back and my routines back, which all tend to fall apart when there's a big change in my life, which is, you know, got something to do with the neurodivergent thing. When there's a big change in my life, I can very easily fall apart at the seams. And I've really spent the past 2 months stitching myself back up. I still feel fragile and I still feel weak, but I don't think that's a bad thing. I think that this society has a lot of contempt for the weak, and we hate showing weakness. But I'm literally disabled. Like, of course I'm weak. God, I love this blanket. I've tried to record this video so many times over the past few months, and every single time I had such a hard time with just existing in front of a camera. I don't know why I have such a hard time with it, because I know I look good. I look good. I look pretty good right now. There is an existential horror I find in filming yourself, and I find that very interesting. I find it very interesting. And I don't think it's a surprise that this existential horror and the idea of filming myself is happening now, because I don't think I've ever had to confront myself as much as I have during this pandemic. The people who have gotten this far into the video, on Twitch, every Tuesday and Friday at 5:30 p.m. CEST, I generally do a few hours of commentary and politics before playing some games, or sometimes I just do commentary for sometimes over 6 hours. I've been doing some very long streams. It's part of my master plan, you know, trying to feel comfortable online. I'm really trying because I do want to share the things that I make with the world. I've made a lot of music over the past 5-6 years, and I haven't really shared it with a lot of people. I've put a few songs on my channel, just kind of rambling now. But this is nice, right? We can ramble. This isn't a video essay. We can just ramble. I am truly excited about the next phase of this channel. Even though I am currently failing my university degree because this year has just been a mess. I'm currently on some very strong antibiotics and pain medication, and it's just been a bit of a wild ride on the health front. Even if I fail my uni degree, I'm excited because very soon I'm going to be able to dedicate my full energy and all of my time to this YouTube channel, and I've never been able to do that. I have very limited energy because of my disabilities. I'll talk about that in depth in another video. But yeah, it's like if I was a Sims character, my energy bar would just be a lot smaller than a regular person's. So even if I try and recharge it completely, it just runs out of charge so much faster than a regular person's because of my chronic illnesses. I'm really excited to dedicate all of my energy into creating music, creating arts, creating audio-visual YouTube experiences. And I'm happy that this video is a little less doomer now we've gotten into this part of it, because geez, at the start I was like, why would anyone watch this? I think this is the take. I think this is the take that I'm going to post online. God, finally. I'm really reassured, because honestly, it was getting to the point where I was like, am I really going to fuck over the first opportunity I've ever had in my life to survive? But that's capitalism, right? It's capitalism making me terrified of losing the comfort that I finally have thanks to this channel. It's really scary being disabled in this world. It's really scary. You know, I'm scared. I'm scared of 10 years from now. I'm scared of 20 years from now. But I can't let that fear ruin the present, because I've been given this amazing opportunity and I don't want to fuck it up. I refuse to fuck it up. So this is the first video of me finally being comfortable existing online. And obviously I'm not 100% comfortable yet, but I really want to try. I'm just thinking back to when I started this channel. I was in a rough place financially and emotionally. I had just moved, because I've moved so many times. YouTube has changed my life on that front. And I literally cannot thank the people who support me on Patreon enough for being patient and for understanding, because I haven't been posting as much as I should be posting. And I am going to change that. And I promise you all that it's going to be worth it. I feel like I'm kind of like an early access game. So if you want to catch one of my Twitch streams, you can follow me on Twitch. And if you want regular updates about when I'm streaming and stuff like that, you can follow me on Twitter. And if you want to support my work and get a look into all the behind the scenes music and arts and stream archives, chuck me a few dollars, euros, pounds on Patreon. That being said, I will see you all very soon, because quantity over quality. We are going for the win. I will be confident no matter what it takes. Practice makes perfect, and you've got to fake it till you make it. So let's do this. Let's be a YouTuber. Everyone's been believing in me for over a year now, and I seem to be the only person who is stuck. Like, am I really a YouTuber? Yes, I am. I am a YouTuber, and I will now become the content creator that I have always known that I was capable of being. My dog. She's so perfect. Look at her just sitting there. I will see you next week.